Guys, we're back tonight with another Rage Legends video. And today, finally, the portal is glowing red. We've got 39 primal shards ready to pull, and we will get to that. We also have new content coming to the game. The Grim Forest is on the way, so we'll probably talk about that. Seems like we don't have too much confirmation on what's going on there, but maybe we'll work through some theories, see what happens. And for right now, we're just gonna hang out, wait till some people show up, and then we got a lot of primals to pull. Pull on some primals today. See if I can get the luck that everybody else seemed to have today. Welcome in. You guys can tell me about your luck today. Seemed like everybody I talked to pulled a mythical. You had 4 shards or 400. Everybody's pulling the mythicals. We'll see if I have the luck today too. It could happen. Just doing doing as much dailies as I can so that I don't score too many points during CBC. Trying to keep our number low because it's a regular old CBC. Let's see. Miscellaneous objectives. 2x points for miscellaneous objectives? Never seen that before. Pretty sure that's just used gems. Well, good thing I don't plan on using a whole lot of gems the next 2 days. And I'll have to avoid Shogun and Ice Golem, but I think what I'm gonna be doing next couple days is I've got some masteries to get for this alien that some people seem to think are good, and some people think he's just okay. All right, let's run some tag team. Welcome in. Tell me about your shard luck today. Did he pull a mythical? We'll see if I get the same luck. Been waiting all day to pull my primal shards. I guess I've been waiting for how many months? Scrub, you got insane luck in the primal shards. I mean, you just pulled a mythical. Did you buy shards? Let's see, Scrub pulled. Let's see. Pulled one of the worst, Fiorad, and then he pulled Siggy, who's insane. How many shards did you buy? How many did you have to pull? You bought 40? Well, that's more than I have total to pull. I've got 39 shards to pull. See if I get any kind of luck. I've only pulled 10. I did a 10 pull when I was trying to get Leo. Other than that, I haven't pulled any since Calamitous back in like May or whenever that was. 90 total. 2 mythicals and 90 is good rates. I mean, if you can count Fiorad. I mean, they haven't buffed him yet, though, right? If they haven't buffed him, they'll probably make him one of the best mythicals. So that's what they do with bad mythicals. They make them insane. Except for Calamitous, who they just turned into like good. I mean, I still pretty much only use Calamitous in Faction Wars, Curse City, and like my brutal Hydra team, where I don't really need him, but he makes the team a little bit better. Oh, they already buffed him. Then you're screwed. He'll be useless forever. Probably. Unless new content. We'll probably talk a little bit about the Grim Forest, even though we don't know a lot about it. Maybe we can watch whatever content Raid has put out there on it, but it's not a lot. I mean, what I don't really care about PvP mythicals. That's why I don't really care about Calamitous that much. It's not that he's bad. It's just for PvP, I mean PvE, most of the time you just don't need mythicals for it. They can help certain areas, but they're not really necessary. You just need very good legendaries for most of PvE. So I'd really like just anybody that's good in Arena. It can be Galathier, it can be Nice, it can be Nell, it can be Siggy, it can be Crixia, whatever. Just anybody that's really good in Arena. What I really like is a Commodus, because I think he'd go really well with my Volcanos. That would be sick. But just hope it's somebody good. I'm nowhere near Mercy. I've got my Mercy counter up on the screen. It's been 10. It's been 10 since I pulled Calamitous. It took me 2 years to pull Calamitous, just about. Maybe I'll get lucky this time and I won't have to go all the way to Mercy. It's got to happen someday for me. Hopefully, some people show up so I don't have to wait forever here. Yeah, it is hard. It is hard to look away from all that's going on here. But we've had enough of that talk in the Discord today. Y'all are a bunch of weirdos. The thing about Discord is everybody has a different name than their YouTube name. So I don't know who anybody is. Everybody has weird names. Like, why not just have the same name for all games? Just have a gamer name, you bunch of weirdos. Did you have a soul for him? Those numbers seem a little low. I know you have them kind of going fast. So I do have this, of course. Naturally, I would have very good souls for your mythicals. Not for my mythicals, but for your mythicals. I do have the 6-star Arbaeus and the 6-star Siegfried and a 6-star Crixia, 6-star Gizmac, 5-star Galathier, 5-star Chicken, 5-star Androck, 5-star Garrel. I only have the 1-star for the one mythical I've ever pulled, but that's how it goes. I mean, I feel like Siegfried doesn't necessarily have to go fast. I don't know. I mean, here's who I would like. I don't know much about Kurosa, to be honest. I think she's decent. I don't think she'd be top of my list, but I think she's decent. Theodosia is real good. I'd take her with a 4-star. Nell, even though she's only got 3 stars, she's insane. Ashnar is supposedly very good, but I just haven't struggled that much against him, so I don't totally get it. Commodus would be great for me, even though he's only 3-star. Chicken would be okay, not my top pick. Kind of like Kurosa, like okay. I would take it. Nice, one of my I mean, honestly, Nice is usually an insta ban for me. A little too strong. Toshiro, he's just not that necessary. As good as he is for PvE, he's not really necessary. So I wouldn't really want him, even though he's very good. I don't really need him. Gizmac is okay, but I'd rather have Commodus, even though Commodus is 3-star. Galathier, a 5-star would be insane. Alaz, 4-star, pretty good. Androck, honestly, I don't want Androck because then I'd probably have to make an Androck Titus team, and I just don't want to deal with that. I've already got a Titus team. No, I haven't pulled yet. I'm talking about what I'd like to get. Um, let's see. Aphidus? Is Aphidus good for anything? Like I don't know anything about him. I feel like he's probably one of the worst. I don't know if they've buffed him. I don't hear about him at all, so I don't really want him. Lazarus at 4-star would be very good. I would probably use him as my speed lead rather than a nuker if I got him. Crixia, I have all kinds of trouble against Crixia teams. She would be crazy to have. Frolny, not really my top choice. I'm not sure really where he's good. I don't feel like he's very PvP ish. I just don't see him a lot. Mezimel is decent. Not like the top pick, but still pretty strong. It would be okay. Like, kind of like the chicken or Kurosa, just like, I'd be okay with it, but not like my top pick. I love Arbaeus. Geralt, not the best, I don't think. Siegfried would be insane. I pretty much have the soul for just about everybody, except for Joan. Obviously, Joan is brand new. I would still like to get Joan. I think she's probably good. I don't know that much about her. Like, what do you guys think about the new Mythical? I didn't really watch a lot of content on her. Seems like people sort of liked her, but I don't know if she's like the best. I don't know. I don't know enough about her. So I mean I'd say more Mythicals would help me than not, but I definitely have my favorites. Unlike personal CVC, where I try to save everything for Tuesday, I'm trying to get rid of all of my stuff so I don't score too many points the next 2 days. I mean, have we seen Joan in action yet? I know that I saw somebody pulled Joan today. It might have been Tyraku, but probably for somebody else. I forget. I started to watch Cruisen's video right before I got on stream, but that's like almost a 2 hour video, and I'm only like 10 or 15 minutes into it. Guys, I was so close to Plat Arena yesterday. I screwed up though. I took a fight I shouldn't have. Well, I took it with the wrong team and I lost. But then I came back and beat them, but the loss was worth more than the win. And then I got a win, but it was too late. If it had been on time, or if I hadn't taken that previous battle, I think I would have made plat. So I kind of screwed myself. But it's definitely possible. Do I have to sneak into plat? Yes. But is it possible? I believe so. I just have to be a little smarter and get a little bit luckier. But my defense actually got some wins for me, and that kept me in it. I was like 19 points ahead with 2 minutes left. And then I made a mistake. And then I just couldn't make up for it fast enough. But if I get a mythical, a good mythical, that could change everything. I also spent a lot of time this last weekend going through all my gear and making all my best gear sets, which took like 7 hours on like Thanksgiving. I stayed up until 3 a.m. the next day because I had the day off. I spent until like 3 a.m. working on just my gear. So, unfortunately, my gear is all full, but it's because you don't need as much gear as you used to. You just don't need it because you can just move gear sets around all day. You stayed up late to watch this? We'll get it going in a little bit. I'm hoping a few more people show up in a decent amount of time. You just never know. If you guys can hit the like button, maybe YouTube will send it to a few more people. You just never know. Sometimes a lot of people show up, sometimes a lot of people don't show up. And I don't have a lot of control over it. I'm just not good enough at YouTube SEO to figure out how to get people here all the time. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. Thank you for the commitment. It's super important. I need all the well wishers I can get. Need all the good vibes. Because what I haven't had historically is a lot of luck. But maybe today, maybe all the luck was waiting for today. I do have enough shards that I have a chance, but it's far from guaranteed. Far, far, far from guaranteed. I also think I'm about due for a legendary on Primal Shards. Like, I should at least be close to Mercy by the end of it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get a legendary, maybe I'll get a mythical, maybe I'll get both. It'd be hard to get much more than that, but you never know. Some people get lucky. I think I heard that, I don't know if you guys know who Echo Gaming is. I don't really watch his channel much, but I heard he got like 3 mythicals and 40 shards. I don't know if that's right. Somebody said it in somebody else's chat. Probably Jedi's or something. If I got Lazarius, I would just have him be my speed lead. He can be a nuker, though. Did you pull a Lazarius? So it kind of depends on what you want out of him. Personally, I would turn him into my speed lead. But he's a great nuker too. So it kind of depends on what you need. Let's see. I don't probably beat this team. So let's see. So this is pretty much the defense I use to get some wins. Worked out pretty well. So you can see I beat some pretty good teams on defense. This guy took 2 turns to beat me. Let's see, we got Arbaeus, Galathier, 47 million player power. Shows you how much total power means. Not much. Occasionally it means something. Let's see, I can take away this team though now. Most of the time I just have an arbiter up there, unless I'm getting close to tier 4. Yeah, I mean, you can keep Estrid as your speed boost. She's really good. And then turn Lazarius into a nuker. Probably. I mean, I've never played with him, obviously, but probably just 4 pieces of stone skin and then either lethal or savage gear. Probably pretty easy to build. I would still probably try to build him relatively fast. But yeah. Arena nukers most of the time are pretty simple to build. So I personally, for the most part, I'm building any nuker for arena in stone skin and lethal. Or stone skin and savage, but usually lethal. I feel like I have slightly better lethal gear than I do have savage. And then if I'm getting a nuker for like PvE, I'm trying to get them in at least 6, if not 9 pieces of Merciless most of the time. So, like I said, I worked on my presets pretty hard over the weekend. And so I have my best Merciless attack set. And I'm just, for every like Cursed City stage or for every day for Faction Wars, anytime I have a like an attack based nuker, I just throw this set on them pretty much every time. And if I need 2 attack based champions, I've got a lethal set here that I'm using. I need to build more, but that was a start. And so I feel like you need a lot less gear these days than you used to. I need to sell a bunch of gear because you don't need it. You just don't need garbage gear anymore. You don't have to gear all your champions all the time. You just have to remember to put your best gear back on the champions that you need for anything important. Like, you don't want to accidentally leave gear off of your arena champions or your demon lord champions or whatever. $2.99 crit damage, nice. Hey, Armin. Phryxia and 6 shards is crazy work. Good job. Good luck. I would love, love, love to get Phryxia. Let's see. Can I get any relics? Sure, why not? One time I got a legendary out of rare material. One time. I haven't gotten anything good in a few weeks. Let's see. So let's see. What do I really, 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 really want? I would say if I had to rank them, I'd say nice is my number 1. And honestly, anything in like the top 5 or so is pretty close. Commodus might be number 2, even though they're only 3-star. And then it's probably something like Galathier, Phryxia, Arbaeus, Siegfried, Theodosia. So maybe a top 7. Oh, Nell, top 8, I guess. And then another few are good and another few are bad. So let's see. See. See if I can waste any more time while people show up. Welcome in, everybody. Let me know if you pulled a mythical or multiple mythicals today. It seems like a lot of people had good luck. Not everybody, but it seemed like a lot of people had good luck today. Maybe the rates are more than 2x. I don't know. I have a hard time trusting that Plarium doesn't fudge the numbers. Whatever they say, 2x, 10x, 15x, whatever they do, it's hard for me to believe anything they say. Because sometimes it feels like everybody's getting lucky, and sometimes it feels like nobody's getting lucky. Is this like your first time working on this gear, Scrub? Like, did you not have an attack-based nuker before? Have you been going like with HP nukers or defense nukers? If you're just joining us, I'm just killing a little bit of time, get more people to join before I pull my primal shards. See if I get a little bit lucky today. You might need to re-gear things. I mean, you already have. I forget. Do you have? I want to say nice or Nell. I think you have nice, right? I mean, I feel like nice is a little bit better, maybe a lot better for arena. As good as Siegfried is. Like I think I'd probably personally prefer nice. But Siegfried might be better for like PvE, and he's insane for PvP. All right, I think we're gonna get started in a second here. My Pharaoh gear's decent. I've had some good rolls on accessories and stuff. All right, guys. I've waited long enough. I waited all day while everybody else bragged about their pulls. If you look at my mercy counter on the screen, I've had 10 primal pulls that I did during the Leo event because I had to. Before that, I pulled Calamitous several months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. And this is everything else I've saved up during that time. 39 primal shards. Didn't purchase any of these. Can I get lucky? Can I hit gold? Can I hit red? Will I hit 39 straight blue rare champions? I'm not sure what the limit is. How many blue champions can you get in a row? I don't know. Let's hope for a little bit of luck. Hit the like button. Give me a little bit of luck here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, now would be a great time. Let me know in the comments if you have pulled a mythical champion today or any good legendaries. I've seen a lot of good legendary pulls today. There's still a few out there that I'd really like. I want a Rhodos. I want Harima. I want Elva. Autumnborn would be great. All right, come on. 39. I'm doing a slow pull because I only got 39. Starting off hot with an epic. A Mave. I personally like it when I see the champion run out. It's a lot cooler than just a little box. Back-to-back epics. We got a Lockwayne, so at least it's not just rare taxes. Okay, number 3 is a Hyria. Come on, let's see the red today. We're getting a lot of epics. Kind of makes sense. We got it 2 times, and we already have pretty good rates for epics, so we should probably see a lot of epics. You never know. All right, we get a honor guard. All right, I got a weekly quest done, so that's exciting. Come on, 34 primal shards left. Today's got to be the day, right? I get some insane luck. Sikara, I thought it was Maeve again. They look very similar. I need to start building more random epics for like Cursed City and stuff. And who knows what's going to happen with the Grim Forest. Seems like it's very Cursed City-ish. All right, 31 left. Come on. A lot of epics, Masamoto, I've pulled about 1,000 times on my account. We got a gold. Ooh, dupe, mighty Uko. So what does that get me? Guardian Ring. Let's see, he's Skinwalker, I believe. Okay. So, okay. Not terrible. An extra 30 accuracy and resistance for my Skinwalkers. That's actually good for my Marius. I'll take that because my Marius is a little under accuracy. It'll help my Wukong. It'll help my Nishak. That's not bad. Okay, so we at least take gold. We at least take gold. But we want red. 29 primal shards. So we helped out my Marius and my Wukong. That's pretty good. At least I hit gold, right? All right. And Nishak, you're right. So that was decent. As far as dupes go, and it is more likely at this point in my account, it's more likely that I get a dupe than a not for legendaries. But mythicals are a different story. Can we go from gold to red? Gore Mask. Not the doggo that we care about. Get a Kale. Fun fact, I have never built a Kale to 60 on this account. Team El Hain for the start. Renouncer. I have built Kale to 60 on like alt accounts. Gold again? Ooh, Horrigar Deathbell. This is actually new, I believe. Unless I totally forgot about it. Yeah, that's new. Okay, so double gold. We haven't hit that red yet. Corrigar is new for me. I don't think he's insane. Reviews are not amazing. HP-based legendary. I could probably use him in like Curse City or something. Ally Protection. I am not a big fan of Ally Protection champions. Don't love it. But he's probably okay in Curse City or something. So that's new. Give me somebody to build at least for like champion training. I've just been building like random champions just because I don't have anybody to build. All right, 25 left. We've gone through 14. We hit 2 gold already. Not bad, not bad. So we got 1 dupe, we got 1 new. Third Armands is kind of nice. Are you gonna +2 that Armands? All right, 25 left. We got good luck with the gold. Can I hit red though? Yo, Thug, what's going on? We got 2 gold so far. 24 shards yet left. We got Tyrell. We got Dupe Uko, and we got a Corrigar. That's new. Yeah, we're going to talk about Grim Forest. Hopefully I can hit a mythical first, though. Come on. Did you get a mythical today? We got a mythical! Come on! Yeah! Oh, Ashnar Dragon Soul, let's go! His reviews suck! They're a lie! Yo! Yo, where's Timothy? He says he's the best. My luck has changed forever. Ashnar, let's go! No way! Let me guess, I had a bad soul for him, huh? I think he's the other one I had a 1 star for. What do I have? I've got... He's the only 2 mythicals that I only have a 1 star for are the 2 that I've pulled. Oh my gosh. Pretty confident what doesn't, but we'll see, I guess. What are you talking about, Scrub? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I don't even have enough of these. There goes some silver. Uh, uh, uh. Dude, 2 legendaries and a mythical. I don't even know how to use him. But I think he's insane. Ashnar Dragon Soul. Okay. We'll get back to the polls in a minute. Shut up about the forest. We'll talk about that when we're done. Let's see. Weaken and HP burn debuff on all enemies. This could go well with my possibly go well with my Volcanos. Cannot be blocked or resisted. That could go very well. Then fills the turn meters of all allies. Doug, how are you building this guy? You've had more minutes to think about it. Let's see. Activates HP burns. Fills turn meter. Not much there. Let's see. Each HP burn debuff placed by this champion while in their base form increases their max HP and defense. Okay. I don't know what any of this means. Sometimes with kits, like, I have to use somebody to actually figure them out, you know? Like, you kind of get it, but more HP burn stuff. I'm glad I saved my books and didn't use them on Calamitous. I don't know how many books this guy's going to take. I can't believe I actually pulled 2 legendaries and a mythical. Speed, accuracy, and HP. Isn't he very good in Arena too, though, now? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Revoke. Decrease defense. I'm pretty sure he's top tier for Arena now. Unless I'm thinking of somebody else. I don't... Dude, I've got Marishka. Oh, wow. Let's see. I'm pretty sure he's actually very good in Arena now. I could be confusing him, but okay. Well, let me tell you, this might be very good for me personally, because I do have Marishka. I could probably put him in with, where is he? Volcanos and Duchess, maybe? I'm gonna have to figure this out, but this could be insane for me, guys. Total game changer. Okay. I will work. You know what? I'm doing masteries during CVC because we'll get we'll get some energy tomorrow, guys. And then plus like rewards from CVC. Like I'll use this energy. Definitely. I'm the alien will have to wait. Let me know what you guys think about him, the alien now, after it's been like a week or whatever. Yeah, we're doing this though. Dude, how about this? I will give you my Arbaeus or my Siggy soul. You give me the Ashnar soul. I don't know what to put on him. I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out. At least I have the 1 star, right? At least I have the 1 star. Okay, guys. Guys, listen. Okay, first of all, I got to do something real quick. Where is it? We got to reset our mercy counter to 0. We got to reset. We got 23 left. We've only gone through 16 primal shards. I got 2 legendaries and a mythical. I've never had this luck in my life. Maybe in Watcher of Realms, to be fair. Maybe in Watcher of Realms, but not in Raid Shadow Legends life. Let's see, I can hit the Gwitty. I hit the Gwitty, you guys. That's right, I play Fortnite. I can hit the Gwitty, sorta. All right. You're welcome for that, by the way. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We got 23 primals left, guys. Can I hit gold or legendary? I mean, gold or red again? I've never had this kind of luck, guys. 4.5 years of playing this game. I've had 2 really lucky pulls. I've had some good ones. Marishka and Volcanos. But I've never had this kind of insane luck where I get 2 legendaries and a mythical and 16 shards. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We got the viewers now. Welcome in, guys. If you just missed it, I just pulled an Ashnar. My second ever mythical from a primal shard. Yeah. Flip that. Flip that. Woo! We got a lot of epics too. Miscreated Monster. Still relevant to the game. You can put them in a Titus team. Hey, Vanity. I've had insane luck. 18 shards. And I pulled a Mighty Uko dupe, Korrigar, and an Ashnar. Woo, woo, out of breath. 2 Jones? Like back to back, or did you pull something in between? I didn't think you could do back to back. 2 Jones is crazy. Woo, woo. Yeah, Thug and me are Ashnar twins. Okay, I might have used up all my luck to be fair, but I got 20 shards left to prove myself wrong. I mean, Scrub pulled a couple of mythicals. Could be me too. We got a Vogoth. Pretty good champion. Another Lockwayne. I've pulled like 10 epics. I'm doing pretty well in the champ chase, even though I'm skipping the fusion. I could be getting mod in a couple days, guys. Whenever they let me pull those. Welcome in, everybody. I've had insane luck today. Morag, I already have +4. I don't use her. I should. I probably will now that I'm pushing Centranos a little harder. I know that that's where she's good. Woo! Another Umatogi. Unfortunately, I don't think I've pulled any epics that I really want to build because I need to build some champs. Yeah, I'm really hoping I get mod. I've got 91 frags for mod. Another gold? My most wanted legendary champion. Holy moly. I got a 3-star Rotos. Let's go. Dude, today is the day. best luck I've ever had in this game. 4.5 years waiting for a Ronos. I don't have Siffy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to do more of these. Oh. Oh. I don't think I have any excuse to not make Plaid anymore, other than I'm dumb. Okay. I'm gonna have to build him too. Let me get that 3-star on that bad boy. Dude, I got so much mastery farming to do now. Did you pull Rotos today too? Dude, I've been waiting for him for 4.5 years. Oh, I can't believe it. Guys, 25 primal shards, 3 Legos, and a mythical. I've never in my life had a day like this. I was honestly expecting about 3 epics and 36 rares. This is the best day in raid ever. So to recap, we got Ashnar, we got Rotos, Horgar, meh, but he's new. Mighty Uko, very good champion. He's a dupe, and he helped me get accuracy for my Marius, my Wukong, and my Uko, and who's the other one? Nishak. Woo. I do have aspect of Siroth. He's on my. It's on my. It's on my Duchess, but I was thinking about changing Duchess anyway. So, okay, I'm listening. I'm listening. We'll deal with that another time, though. Guys, this is crazy. I can't believe this. I was expecting to be very sad by now. This is amazing. Okay. I finally had a day of luck. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hit that like button so more people can see this insane luck. You got to hit that like button or people won't show up. It's one thing I do know. Whew. I got to breathe. I got to breathe. I've got asthma, guys. I got to breathe. I got to think about this. Plus I just got home from the gym before this. So I'm already kind of out of breath. 14 more. Can I hit anything else good? I'm already going to be so busy with masteries. But if we hit anything insane, I'm not going to cry about it. Ashak, somewhat useful. A little bit. Oh. Okay. I think this is actually a trip. I don't think that's actually helpful at all. Can you use TO to empower something? Where am I? Faction Guardians. I believe he's Knights Rev. Wait. Yeah, I already had a dupe TO. He's very good. Not as insane as useful as he was a couple years ago, but he's still very good. If anything, if they ever put anything good in a token trader, probably shouldn't do it. I love Molly, but I already have one. Sir Nick, I already have. Don't really care about anything else here. I've got Gofford too, actually. Yeah, I'm not big into like solo champions. I'd rather just have a fast run personally. I understand the concept. It's like the one thing I don't mid max though. I can't believe this, guys. We've done 27 shards. I've got 4 legendaries and a mythical. And you guys wouldn't let me pull your shards today. How dare you? Nobody's ever willing to wait until 8 p.m. Pacific. You could have had this insane luck. I'm just kidding. You guys all had good luck today, it sounds like. 12 more. Can we do anything else? If we hit another mythical, I might pee my pants. Harris is actually a very good rare, but farmable. Dude, I'm a big Christmas fan. That stuff's up all year round, by the way. I will take that. Yeah, people pulled their shards before I even wake up. Another Masamoto? Tell me this game isn't rigged when I'm pulling the same epics over and over again. You guys should be in this channel today. I tell you what. Crimson Slayer looks like Renegade, is not Renegade. Whew, has it slowed down? Is the dream over? How, how did I get 4 legendaries and a mythical? We got 5 left. Can we do anything else amazing for my account today? How about a nice? Let's just cap it off with a nice or a Galathier. 3 left. Rotting Mage. That's what I thought I'd be looking like at this point. Claude, Beast Feeder. 2 left. Asking for any more luck with this last shard. Another dupe epic. That's at least 3 epics that I've pulled 2 of. That's not a coincidence, guys. Things are rigged in this game. Yeah, I've got a 6-star for Siegfried too. Maybe I get him right here. Come on. Pitiless one. Okay, I need to change my mercy counter. I think ended up at 23 for primals. I don't care about the mercy counter for legendaries on primals. I think that's 23. I'll probably have to go back and watch the video. I think I had 23 left. Dude, that was insane. I think I already had a Claude built. Let me check. Empower Claude. Maybe not. Wait. Oh, yeah. I already had a Claude. Let me empower him. Why not? First summoning session in 4.5 years of raid. I've never done anything like that. Doug, you did it. You did it, man. You have to show up to all my videos now. It's all on you. If you didn't show up, I'd still be Rhodosless. I'd be Ashnarless. I probably would have pulled 39 rare champions. So you got to just always show up now. Now look at this. How close am I going to be to this yellow book? Think about this. I pulled 4 Legos, probably a dozen epics, and a mythical. I'm only in 10th place. Ooh, guys, I need to pull 16 mystery shards real quick. I got to get that Lego book. Did you guys pull this weekend at all? Or did you just wait for today? 2 times everything, but I was saving. Dude, I can't believe this, guys. Now, who has a good Ashnar video? Let me learn how to build that dude. I might have an insane team now. Okay, so I got all these rewards. And I think that puts me at 85 Braz fragments, which is great for my chase for mod. Trey, you missed everything, dude. You were late. You were late to the best pulls of my life. We're gonna have to recap everything for Trey since he decided to sleep in. Even though some people stayed awake for this. New Killer stayed awake. Some people are committed. Some people care. Okay, I've got 85 frags for Cross. They're going straight toward Mod. I've got 91 frags for her. I need 9 more. Need 9 more. All right. Now we'll recap it for you, but we're definitely gonna have to clip some stuff. Okay, first of all, Ashnar Dragon Soul. I have very high hopes for this. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use him. I only had the 1-star blessing, unfortunately, but still, Ashnar Dragon Soul. And this was with 39 shards, guys. I got a Rhodos, a Koragar, and then 2 dupes, Mighty Uko and Tio the Savant, with 39 primal shards. Best luck of my entire life. Now, Tio was a trip, actually, so he's kind of useless. Whatever. You never know. I feel like he's used to empower somebody, but that's okay. Koragar, probably not the best. Maybe I'll have to use him for Centranos or something. Rhodos, I'm stoked about. I waited 4.5 years for this dude. So I had 39 primals. I got 1 mythical and 4 legendaries. And really, that was in like the first 27 shards. I don't think I got anything out of the last 12. Yeah, hey, guys, it's not always like this for me. I went to Mercy for my first mythical. It took me 2 years to pull Calamitous. And I sort of use him now. So it's not always like this. I feel like a lot of people had luck today. So I was expecting all that luck to be gone and wasted. Let's see. So I was in case you're curious, English 276. English 276 had all the luck. Unfortunately, the chat is totally ruined by this stupid join clan thing. So stupid. They need to just get rid of this. It's garbage. Nobody's joining clan based on this. Why do they have that? Hey, you're not going to get anything from 5 primals. Let's be real. That was insane, guys. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple minute break, and then we're probably gonna talk about Grim Forest because I'm gonna have to figure out how to build these champions on my own. Because I don't know. Rhodos, I kind of know how to build. I would love if I could build him in 9-piece Merciless. That'd be great. Do I have good Merciless gear for him? We'll see. Okay, let's see. HP ring. Unfortunately, we only have one 5-star crit damage, and I kind of use that in Calamitous. We got HP banner. Okay, so we'd probably have to share the ring, go back and forth there. All right, we got possibility. Let's roll this bad boy up. Yeah. Triple attack. Isn't he based on HP and attack? So maybe that's okay. I don't know. I feel like he's more HP based, but I could be wrong. All right. Give me a couple minutes, guys. That was too much excitement. I'm going to pee my pants. I'll be back in a couple minutes after I change my pants. And we'll talk about Grim Forest, I guess. Since Christmas came early, I'm having a Christmas brownie. Not the kind you're thinking. Don't do that. It's family friendly. Just good old fashioned Christmas chocolate brownie. Okay, Grim Forest. Let me pull up Raid's official. Raid. See if I can find their official page. I don't care. Oh, here we go. Dude, Mad Hatter is great. I used two Mad Hatters for two different Hydra teams. Oh, that's that's Ash's second channel. Correct me. Is it this one? Okay, okay. That Ash Raid Shadow Legends, man. You can't trust that guy. He's tricksy. All right. Do they even have? Maybe it's just a short. About timeout, Trey. That that video you had me watch on stream last week, the one with the scaring away the lion, that got me copyrighted. We got to be careful with that. I had to clip the stream because of that. Fortunately, well, sort of fortunately, I'm not. I don't make any money on my channel yet, so they couldn't steal any money from me. But we got to be careful with copyrighted content. I think we'll be okay with Raid's channel though. After this, I might have time for. What do you have in mind? Let's see. Learn Fina's battle is. I wish I had Fina. We could probably take a look at that. Okay, so that told us absolutely nothing. What do you guys know about the Grim Forest? I've not been watching nearly enough videos over the weekend. It was Thanksgiving Day weekend this last few days. Been hanging out with my family. Uh didn't really examine it. It just seemed kind of like a mixture of Curse City and Doom Tower. Just good old fashioned take a path and try to win with random champions, and you get some kind of chest and it's RNG. You get some loot. I don't know. I don't know that much about it. You said there was a website. Is that something you can send me on Discord? I do not have test access to the test server. I am very little YouTuber. What did they say when Grim Force is going to come out? I thought maybe it would come out like tomorrow or something. I don't know. Like they're kind of had us waste all of our shards this last 4 days. Well, not a waste. Not after what I pulled today. Definitely this month. Well, it's December now, so yeah. We kind of already knew it was coming in December. That's when they tend to drop big content is December. You don't think it'll happen this week? Yeah, restrictive content. So that just sounds like very Cursed City-ish, or like secret stages from the Doom Tower. Seems very similar. Okay, Nub had a video last week. Where is he? More teasers. So he did more teasers for today. Did he reveal anything exciting there? Hang on, I gotta turn off the heat. Pulling a mythical and 4 legendaries gives me enough body heat. I don't need the heat on anymore. Okay, you sent the link. Okay. Oh, that's what I was on already.
Great. For fun news today, we've got a little official teaser from Farium. Actually, a couple of little teasers about the Grim Forest, the upcoming bit of endgame content. And we also have summoning news for the CVC tournament. That is tomorrow. So,
Yeah, we don't care about CVC.
I think Fog or Mythicals next step. No. We have a little bit of info here. We can zoom in. We've got.
I mean, it looks very Garcia.
The abandoned for centuries, its path going off in all directions, fire at the heart of the camp still burns brightly. Its flames contort and twist, forming expressions of agony, cruel delight, and abject terror. Perhaps the camp settlers never left after all. I don't know if that's going to be something that you can interact with, and maybe it's a boss. I don't know. Or is that's interesting. And we've got like M9. Is he just a normal stage? Get some brews. Exciting stuff. Get some magic brews. Here we go. The content we've all waited for. Like energy is a little more interesting than an M80 bucks.
It's like showing how you move throughout the map. There's not like a path really. I guess maybe you just have to choose between these, and maybe that opens up more map, and you can just choose kind of based on what's been like highlighted.
This they feel like that one might have a boss.
You brought up an interesting point, Scrub. Maybe we'll have another free mythical from this. Like if you beat enough stages or something, get fragments for something like Empress. That would be cool.
Here, think we can make a mixture. If we jump over here to they share this on Discord as well. A couple of different things. So the foot is
Sometimes you can move through them undeterred. Sometimes there's an ambush. And sometimes you can find treasure chests or grim charms. Ambush sounds really interesting. That might be one of the most interesting things they've ever done. These stages contain various enemies from waves of lower tier champions to mythical bosses. So that's very interesting. It kind of, for those of you who have played Watcher Realms, it kind of reminds me of like what do you call it, the Void or something, where you kind of randomly, except that this would be a little more randomized. A Void mythical. I'm gonna be real with you, Thug. I think it's gonna be a couple years before Void mythicals. From what I've heard, they're not in a rush because that kind of once you introduce Void mythicals, you're kind of running out of time in the game. Because then they'd have to introduce something above mythical, which I don't even know what you would call that. So I'm thinking they wait a couple years for that. They run through that for a few years, and then they gotta top it somehow. Void Rift, that's what it was, Thug. Yes. Yes. Void Rift was really hard for a while. Eventually it kind of became easy as things go.
sometimes there's an ambush. Sometimes you can find treasure chests.
Did they say we're getting more information on Thursday? Like I said, I have not watched like every video lately. I've been trying to watch xenomorph videos and they just bore me. If you guys could tell me how to actually use xenomorph without like a 30-minute test run of where he doesn't work, that would be amazing.
These spaces, it's a bit of a mystery. What's it gonna be? An ambush, treasure, nothing. Could be anything. It's just like maybe step onto the stage to find out. We'll be prepared. And then we've got I think conclusion. I think this is the two different things. And one they divide for regular one.
Where's the countdown? Is that on like Clarium's website or something? Not gonna find it that way. This is so stupid. Yeah, Cursed City mixed with Void Rift. Sounds kind of cool. Uh, hopefully it's not as RNG heavy as Hard Faction Wars or like uh what's it called? Soul Cross. Like I don't know, some of that stuff is kind of annoying to be honest. I'm tired of like throwing on stun sets or whatever. Soul Cross, yeah.
These days it contain various enemies from way for tier challenges to mythical boss. Pretty spicy, pretty spicy. I'm interested though with my TV. Mine is like I'm thinking the Corrosa event engine, right? Where you have like boss mythical build as a boss that can be super scary, like Corrosa. And so like there are four more types of nodes, types of nodes. I'm guessing more starting to be extracted.
I've never played Summoner's War. You guys play that? It's still going, right? People still play that? I've never even tried it. I've thought about it a couple times.
So one might be an active boss node. These are, I guess, active champions. I'm guessing definitely treasure, boss. I don't know.
Another thing I think Scrod said, it'd be really nice if we had more chances to get primal shards. Like that's the number one thing I'd really want out of this, besides getting maybe a free mythical over time, something that takes you like 4 to 6 months or whatever to get. It'd be really nice if we actually had other ways to get primal shards besides Hydra and Live Arena, which a lot of people hate, and like your monthly login or whatever. It'd be nice to get more chances for primal shards.
So I guess we'll find out. Little teaser there. Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to get more info on that when so stay tuned.
Okay, 3 days from now, so that'll be Thursday, my time.
Like it's probably a couple of weeks. I think it's probably going to be like the big Christmas fusion, right? We're really going into downtime. I can, yeah, like if I look in game, we're going into like a generic Gear Hunters event, like cool little bit of art, but nothing special.
Laser a Gear Hunters event tomorrow. We just finished 2 back-to-back Gear Hunters.
The two primal thing right now, we're going to have little Gear Hunters. Kind of nothing is happening until this weekend, and then presumably there could be big stuff kicking off the end of the week. I'd be guessing a fight event, progressing to you will fight event. That was end of the week gonna be kind of crazy, but certainly this week is the weekdays are gonna be pretty chill. I would say it's kind of just crazy shard events for Black Friday, then chill out. So, what do we have for shard events? CDC, we do have some.
Starstone would be good. Honestly, I wish they would just get rid of the Starstone system. Um, and then more Basalt would be good. It, it'd be cool if like we could actually get our relics to plus 18. I have like one that's plus 15, maybe two. I've got two that are plus 15. Ooh, books. Books are so hard to get. That reminds me, how many books does I'm probably not going to book him until personal CVC. How many does he need? Dude, how many does he need? Oh, he just needs 4 on this side. and then 7 on that side. So I still need 2 more books.
Yeah. Warlord. And then on Wednesday, the 3rd of December, we're going to have Fallen, Nisha, Uko, Ragash, Razavar, Leorius.
Well, I just got Uko. Grub just got Razavarg. See, am I missing any of those? Yeah, I wasn't gonna pull shards anyway, but I don't need any of that. Okay, so I think that's it on the. I think he stopped talking about the Grim stuff. Okay. Yeah, I would. I honestly, I'm pretty conservative on using my star stones. I do not move relics around very much, but I would love basalt. They've done a little bit better, adding a little bit of basalt to Curse City. They added some to Chimera. They added some to like tournaments and stuff, but there's still not nearly enough. They got to add a new champ to chase. Yeah, that's something Plarium is known. Like when people got Ramontu, they started quitting, and that's why they added Marius. I think it is about time. Hasn't Marius been out for, is it a year and a half or 2.5 years? They need to add more missions because Arbiter you can get so fast now. Ramontu, they need to change that stupid tag team event. And Marius is pretty easy to get now, too. They need to add somebody there, but I don't know if they will do that anytime soon. Someone got Joan. Who was it in our chat that said they got 2 Jones? Which is crazy. I don't know how you get 2 Jones. Let's see. Where's Joan the Luminate? Good job to C1C Tactic MC. The world boss. Yes. Remember, guys, in like June, we had that thing where everybody, like the community event. There should be one of those like every 3 months at least. Like the rewards were not insane. They were just good. We got a free relic, free legendary relic, I think. They need to do that more often. That stuff keeps me engaged. And it's not like we're not going to get there. Watch Your Realms does that all the time. Yeah, Vanity. Vanity, you still here? Or did you just come in here to brag about the 2 Jones and then dip? Can you believe this, guys? 7,500 points and I'm in 10th place. Just in my champ chase. I wonder how many people are even in my tournament. Is it 50 or 100? It's only 50 people in my group, and I'm in 10th. And I got a mythical, 4 legendaries, and probably a dozen epics. I'd really like to get this. Maybe I should have pulled some shards. I'm not going to now. 2,500 points, that's just not going to happen. Look at this. I'm in with a guy that got 30,000 points. He probably pulled like 400 primal shards or something. I don't know. Or maybe he just got really good luck too. Maybe like 200 primals, or like maybe he pulled voids. I don't know. That's okay. I don't need any of that stuff. If I get 10th place, I at least get some gems. Is somebody close to me? I might get 10th place. I might get some gems. Dual affinity. You know what? They didn't do that with Mythicals, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you would pull that off. If they didn't do it with Mythicals, I don't think that they'll do that. Because it'd be weird to have like a legendary champion that's dual affinity. Like, how would you even do that? Would it be like on offense he's blue, but on defense he's green or something like that? I don't know. I don't know how they would pull that off. You guys got to tell me how to build my Ashnar. What do I do with this guy? Does he need accuracy? I know it said that. Okay, the HP burn can't be resisted. So he's going to need accuracy for sure. Let's see. If I got really lucky on the books. I really need I need a couple mythical books, guys. If you guys could lend me your library card. Oh, let's do Trey's account, guys. We've had enough fun on my account. I got nothing left to do here. Trey, I think I can. I hope you're logged out. I still have your account info. Are you logged out? I think I got enough time for that. Come on, Trey. You can't ask for a takeover and then tell me to wait. All right, let's see. Let me see if I let me see if I can find somebody good with an Ashnar video. If like Drock, okay, Drock has one from a month ago. That'll that'll probably tell me how it goes. Let's see. I don't care about Hades' opinion. Hell, Hades doesn't play Raid Shadow Legends again anymore. Prove me wrong. Bronco 8 months ago. He's more of a PvE guy. Grim Reaper usually has some good ideas. Scratch from 8 months ago. Hey, look, it's me. Okay, Ashnar Grim. Okay, I'll probably watch Strock's video and then I'll probably watch Grim Reaper. Okay, I'm gonna get onto Trey's account then. Are you guys planning on playing Godforge? I think it's coming out soon. I'm definitely gonna give it a try. I did the one of the beta runs or alpha runs or whatever for like a few hours one time on stream. It's definitely a raid knockoff. Question is it good enough? Ah, sorry, Zen. Guess not everybody can have the luck. All right, raid, Google Play. Yeah. Okay, so Trey needs a Hydra upgrade. Wait, gotta remind myself. Trey TZ. All right, so what do we have so far? Do you have a normal team and a hard team? See, you've already used one key. Okay, so this is your brutal team. Glycat, Donnie, Skiramus. Interesting. Probably for the provoke. Mikey, Sun Wukong, Leo. Okay. I never even tried Leo in Hydra. Is Leo a good Hydra champ? Looks like he's doing the bulkier damage. No, Timothy, you missed all the good stuff. You're going to have to rewind, or we'll log back onto my account later. You guys got to ring the bell. Or check the Discord. Dude, Timothy, you're going to be so excited when you see who I pulled. All right, so what do you have? What do you have here, Trey? So you already used this team, and you've got Duchess, Mithrala, Lydia. Titus, you should just take out of the team, honestly. He's not doing anything for you at this point. And you've got Ugo. Okay. I think you just need more damage, probably. Let's see. Is Ugo in like a provoke set or anything? Or are you using him for the provoke? Standard build, no accuracy, just defense. Okay. For another night, you're gonna help me build my Ashnar. Somebody was saying that he pairs well with Marishka, which would be nice. I was thinking he might pair well with my Volcanos. I don't know. Okay, so you were using Titus for damage. He's not going to build damage unless you build a proper Titus team. You don't want him. So let's see who else you have. Whisper is decent. Relzovarg is decent. You have Crocad, but I'm assuming that you don't have Packmaster. Let's see who else you got. Ugo is in a provoke set. Perfect. Okay, well, you're gonna help me. You're gonna help me out, Timothy. Even though you're late and you missed out on all the fun. It was the most insane pulling session I've ever had. 39 primal shards. I pulled Ashnar plus 4 legendaries in my first 27 shards. Zen, I can do a takeover for you too. Probably not tonight. Maybe tomorrow night. All right, let's see. So we've got Taurus in the team. Uh, we got Mikey, we got Razzlevarg. Whisper's decent. Is Xenomorph good in Hydra? Obviously, he doesn't have him built yet. I do not know enough about this champion yet. Let's see. Ugo. Let's double check Ugo. Make sure she's in Provoke. Yes, Ugo's in Provoke. A little slow, but you have what you have. HP burn is good for Hydra. It's not necessarily the best, but it's probably good enough for what you're trying to do. You can always throw in a Geomancer, and he's decent. He's a little bit better, I think, on higher levels. Let's see. Ooh, HP is low. Speed is low. Okay, you don't want attack percentage on his chest. Wait. Am I going to mess up a Demon Lord team or something? No. Okay, you got Paris, Turtles, and Glycat. Okay, good. Uh, for for Geo, you want either HP to keep him alive, or you want accuracy to get his burns out. Okay. Maybe if we stream later in the week. I never know what days I'm actually going to stream. Sorry. My my asthma gets to me sometimes. I've had too exciting of a night. I need to settle down. Let's see. We should upgrade that when we can. Do we have better speed boots yet? Let's see. Not really. Oh, we don't super care about crit rate. Oh, you don't really need crit rate on Geo. It's fine, but that's not really what he's there for. Let's see. Let's see. No, I think Geo's way better than Mordecai, personally. Let's see what this hits. Eh, that's okay. How about this one? How about this one? Okay, double speed. We'll take that. See if we have any better banners. Uh, Canilia is not that important of a champion. Come on. All right. Geo is better. He still has 100% crit rate. He doesn't really need it. He doesn't have any crit damage, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can get more HP on him by any chance. Okay, let's try Geo. See if he just works. Let's see. So on hard we only need 20.4. Is that right? All right, let's see how this team does with Geo in. We might want to, if your Duchess is good enough, we might throw a Kemptum in for his damage plus Hex instead of Mithrala. We'll see about that. Yeah, sorry, Justin, you missed out on the polls. I couldn't wait forever. I had an insane polling session. I got Ashnar plus Rhodos plus Korrigar, which I didn't care much about, and then a dupe Uko, and then a trip Theodore. Volk, Sissia, Ashnar, Duchess, Marius. I don't have Archer. All right, let's see how this team. Oh, I guess I could quick battle. Let's see if the team just works. Wait. I gotta set it up, I guess. Geo. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, we don't actually want this because she might need to revive somebody. And it won't do that anyway. All right. Let's just see if a quick battle works. Let's see what happens here. It's lasting. Ooh, we did it. One key, 29 million, 29.74 million damage. Should I keep that? That was easy. That was the easiest takeover of all time. I would upgrade his gear, make it slightly better. But you don't have much silver. You got very lucky, Trey, because you forgot the number one rule, which is I need some silver to do takeovers. Yo, Lazarius, nice. Somebody else was saying that they got Lazarius today. All right. Was that it, Trey? Is that all you needed? Is the easiest one key ever? How are you doing on the fusion here? Dude, you got some champs to pull. Not quite on Empress, huh? Dude, what is with your clan? 12 fragments for Lamasu? What are you doing? Oh, I didn't even look. I didn't even look at the stats. Good question. Let's see here. Taurus did 10 million. Geo did 8.7 million. Mithrala with her Hex added 5. That's mostly her Hex, though. She does a little bit of damage, but no, that's just her Hex taking over with Taurus and Geo. Ugo did a surprising 2.8 million. Third Fiorad? You need to buy more shards, Timmy. Timmy, buy some shards, Timmy. Let's see. Wait a minute. Who is on your top team? Hang on. Okay, you had 3 turtles on there. What's your normal team looking like? Uh, dude, I don't even remember what Lamasu does. She's just an attack-based champion. Um, this team's fine. Probably. Just need to maybe we take a look at the builds. I assume that he has a provoke. Let's see. She's so slow. Slow. I mean, you might need to take a look at your builds. You only need what, 6.66 million? Why would you save your primals for Christmas, Timmy? Timothy. I mean, they're not going to do it. You're not guaranteed they're going to do another 2x. Unless you think like another champion's going to come out. Okay, let's see. Lemonisi. I said Lamasu. I meant Lemonisi. Crit damage? All right, that's garbage. I tell you what you need to do is take your better builds. Not saying this is an insane build, but take your best builds and do presets and then just put them on those Hydra champions just for the Hydra run and then change them back. So like, okay, these builds do need some help, but you probably just need better gear. There's not much you can do about that. That's not terrible, not amazing. Let's see, he's defense based. We need an attack based. I mean, maybe you just don't have better options. That's decent. I mean, that's not a lot of crit damage. You really need to start getting like crit damage gloves onto your champions. You just need to farm gear. That's just part of life. But what I would do is I would take your best builds, whatever they are, and just put them on your other champions just for your Hydra run. So I don't know what your best attack-based nuker build is. Maybe it's Mikey, maybe it's Hefrak. I would do presets. Make your best set and then just throw them on Whisper and Lemonisi. Let's just do an auto battle, see if this gets you. You only need 6.66. Let's just see if it works. No, that's not a good team right now. I'm guessing that your Rector Drath is not built very well either. She needs like resistance on her. Oh, you've got her in a provoke set? You don't need her in a provoke set for this team because you have Seeker and he has provoke. So what you want is HP percent and HP percent, speed, 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 speed. Try to get as much speed and resistance on her. Let's see if you have like Chronophage or Righteous. Protection would be great on her if you had it. Immortal's not terrible. Take a peep at CC. Uh, see, we got Defiant. No, not enough Chronophage. Let's do, I guess we can do Fitting Room, huh? Try that. See if we can hit some speed here, please. No. Guess we can use an offset piece. It's fine. Then see, do we have protection at all? That'll work. Seriously? Okay, let's see. It's got more HP and its protection. And let's look at our banners. Speed anywhere? Can we hit speed here? There we go. Okay. So we get some extra resistance on her. And then some HP. All right. Wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. That's probably fine. You need silver to upgrade this, but at least now she has some resistance. If you can upgrade so she can get at least like a couple hundred resistance, that'd be great. Maybe throw a relic on her with resistance. Aspect of Sirath probably wouldn't be bad on her if you weren't going to use that somewhere else. Can we upgrade this? Not really. I would think about throwing that on her. That would be fine too. Finish her masteries. That'd be nice. Let's see. What about your Arbiter? How's that looking? Arbiter has her masteries. Intimidating presence makes sense. Wand makes sense. And I assume this is your fastest gear? You really need to upgrade your gear. They're not going to be very good at level 12. Her HP is decent, though. Yeah, but I think the one thing that you really need to do is like save your best sets, do preset. Let's see, you've got one here, so just do save as global. And then you can do the same thing with like Sun Wukong. He's got a decent build, it looks like. 223 speed, 274 crit damage. So we'll do preset, save as global. And then for like Whisper, we'll save her current one. But then we're going to put on one of the other sets. We'll put on Sun Wukong. And then same with, let's see, Lemon Nisi. Need to finish her masteries. Relics would help too. You could put like a talent on her. And then let's see, presets. She's got her presets, so we're going to change her to Mikey's build. Actually, Mikey's is worse, but faster. Uh, we'll try that. And then, okay, she is an attack-based champion. Banner. This one's probably pretty good. Then crit damage, then I guess that's okay for keeping her alive. All right. Let's see if we've made any difference. Uh Double the damage, still kind of garbage. Um no, okay, good. We can mess him up. You have Seeker in Toxic set. Okay, no. We can build him. We can build him for damage, speed, and accuracy. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. All right, we're gonna totally change this. This is a terrible build for this. Okay, we are gonna want some accuracy. So wait, he doesn't need a ton, but he needs some accuracy. We want him to hit the provoke. That's not the greatest provoke. Maybe we just switch him out for a Kemptum, who I think has a provoke. Maybe we. Let's just throw him in there. How's his build? See, 227 speed, crit rate, but no damage. We got accuracy. Maybe we throw this guy on him. Wait, is he attack based? Yes. And you can figure out the gems later. Let's see, he's got, let's see, crit rate. Okay, you want, you guys think that's better to build him for crit damage, or like, does he do damage? I've never used him. I know he's a poisoner, which isn't great, but we're using him for the hex. He's also got a debuff spread. Huh. Mordecai? Maybe. Or even Drexthar is a decent champ for this. Let's see. Let's see. He's got 209 speed, 347 accuracy. See, he's booked. Yeah, he might just work. Might work better than Lemonisi, to be honest. Let's try this. Let's just take out Seeker, take out Lemonisi, and see if we can throw in a Hex champion and a Burn champion. Will it just work? Sometimes things just work. Nope. Ooh, block buffs. Okay. Um, I kind of don't love Whisper without an insane build. Where is she? She in the vault? Okay, I want to see how this team is actually working. See what our problem really is. See, we're hitting a lead. We're hitting. I don't know if our accuracy is just kind of low. Yeah, we need to hit a provoke. We need a provoke in the team. Maybe we put provoke set. Ooh, we're dying so easily too. What if we put a provoke set on? Dude, I don't even know. This team is so squishy. How do we keep this team alive better? A provoke set would help. So that's definitely a big problem. Or what kind of provoke champions do we have available? You know what? Maybe we go. Oh, Drexlar's not even 6 build up all the way. I mean, we could use Titus just for his provoke. How's he built? Good defense, kind of slow. Let's see. Did Ugo have the provoke set? We might need to borrow this provoke set. So maybe we put. See if this has enough accuracy. Okay, he's fine. And we just have to wait for him to actually hit the provoke. Let's see if that helps out. Because then they won't get cleansed. Then we can actually get the damage from the burns. See, now we got burns. We just need to hit the provoke. If we don't hit a provoke, we restart. Yep. We need to hit that provoke. Make sure that he is starting with his A3. I mean, his A2. Did he not open with his AoE? That's weird. Let's see. Okay, there. We hit the provoke, so we'll actually get the damage. Lemonisi needs a little more accuracy. I'm not sure why they're able to get the poison cloud. Oh, it's because they don't have the block buffs. I think we're on the right path. Let me check Lemonesi's accuracy. If she's not hitting all the block buffs that she needs, that's a problem. What kind of accuracy do you need on normal? She's only got 234. Let's sacrifice a little bit of attack, get some accuracy out of her. Yeah, I did notice that. Oh, we're out of silver. Okay. Bummer. Yeah, that's what I liked about the provoke on a Kemptum. We got a really good chance of hitting that provoke. Let's try it again. I think we're close. We got the burns. Okay. This time she hit 2. Maybe she's not booked, and that's why she's not hitting all of them. Is that possible? Because they're getting the poison cloud on us. I'm guessing that she only has a chance to hit the block buffs and she's not booked. So it's not 100%. Is that likely? Oh, yikes. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, hang on, hang on. Let me check. No, no. No. See, yeah, she's not booked, so we're missing 25% chance, and we kind of got bad RNG. Also, the team seems kind of squishy. That could be an issue. I mean, he's squishy, 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 squishy. That's a good point, but we want everybody doing damage if we can. Oh, we missed the provoke. Try again. I mean, I would try to get a better block buffs champion than Lemonese if like you could get a second Ugo or something. Okay, that time we hit. Yeah, we only hit 1 block buffs. And we didn't hit the provoke. Come on. This is the problem when you only have a limited number of champions and you want to build 3 Hydra teams. We're not hitting that provoke. Unfortunate, because we hit everything else. Well, let me tell you that hard team was working a lot easier than this. I would have thought this would be easier with the limited. Dude, can we hit a provoke? Come on, 70. We got 3 chances with this triple hitter. Come on. Come on, Kempton, hit that. There we go. We got a provoke. How about that? We got 2 block buffs. We might need a little more accuracy on her still. See, the damage starts out well. The problem is they aren't all block buffed. And the provoke doesn't last forever. We don't have a cleanse. And this guy is always a jerk. Sheesh. Yeah, I mean, you could manual this and get there eventually, but we're missing some things on the team. That's the problem. All your best champions are on other teams. Um, Somebody I used for a long time actually is Drexthar. If you actually got him 6-star ascended, he has a very good provoke and an HP burn. So he's got a decent provoke. He's got a good HP burn. I used him for a long time. I mean, you don't really have a lot of other options. Unfortunately, neither Arbiter or Rector Drath have a cleanse. So when you get poisoned, you kind of get poisoned to death. Was Lydia in one of your teams? Oh, okay, she's there. You have another provoker in the vault? I mean, it's the normal chest, so it's not that big of a deal. Can definitely get the novice chest, but let's see. Let's see if we can do it manually. A war chief is a good provoker. Is he built? Yeah, I think one thing that's really hurting this team is that Lemonici's not booked. So we're not getting the block buffs on every champion. So they're getting that poison cloud up, which is definitely not helping, even though Mordecai's burns are working fine. That's one thing. And then our provoke is not lasting very long. And then we're getting provoked. because we don't have a lot of resistance. We don't have a cleanse. When we get poisoned, we're kind of screwed. See, now they got the cleanse. I mean, maybe we try War Chief to get a better provoke. But these poisons are always a problem for a team without a cleanse. I mean, the team is better when you manual it for sure. Okay, we got to provoke. We're actually doing better now. If we built a little more HP into her, that would be nice. A little more resistance into her, that'd be nice. We're almost halfway there. We almost have this head down. We might pull this off, but it's manual, so that kind of sucks. Sometimes you have to manual Hydra. Ooh, we got one head down, two heads down. We're almost down. Bring everybody back to life. Oh, what? A little confused there. Is her revive not AoE? Okay, 4.5 million. Come on. 5.1. Revives a single ally. I thought she had an AoE revive. I feel dumb. I never really loved Rector Draft personally. She's like a really bad Duchess. We're going to get there, though. We have almost one keyed this. Almost there. It's 6.6 what? There we go. One key, baby. You just have to manual it. I mean, it's a pretty lousy trick. Sometimes you do what you got to do. No provoke. This is the one thing where Rector Drath will come in handy when she gets up the perfect veil. It'll help deal with this jerk. Okay, we finally got swallowed. That's naturally it's Head of Mischief, which is the biggest pain in the butt. I'm not sure why we didn't. Oh, we did hit the hex. We hit the hex. Okay, we might be able to free this champion. That's why one reason why hex is super important. Not the only reason. Okay, we free the champion. How about that? All right, I'm just going to hit manual because we got the one key. You're not trying to break world records here. We'll see what happens from here. Hopefully you paid attention to what we were doing. You always want to provoke the Head of Decay. You always want to get a hex on the Head of Mischief. You get the block debuffs. If you want to spend books on Lemonacy, that's up to you. I probably wouldn't. I would probably wait for like an Ugo or a better block debuffs champion than her, but you know, she's doing the job. Yeah. Not actually a bad team once you get them going in the right direction. If you actually like built out these champions, like if you get a little bit better gear, you could probably take on Nightmare, Brutal, and Hard. You just need to improve the gear. You know, that's life. Now it's doing pretty good on manual. I mean, auto. It's just had a bit of a rough start. All right, I'm gonna let this run on auto, and it's probably gonna die soon. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and probably wrap it up. We'll take a look at my account again real quick after this is done, and we'll probably be back tomorrow as well for building of Ashnar and Rhodos and all the great things I got. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. Dude, how's this team still running? Actually, not a bad team. Yeah, if you improve the stats on these champions, book all the champions, get all the masteries on the champions, pretty soon you'll be one key in the top 3 flights of Hydra. I'm surprised that this team is still going, but it's going pretty strong. It's got everything you need. It's got a provoke champion, not the best. Provoke set at least. It's got Hex, it's got block debuffs. It's got a couple revivers, it's got burns. It's got some damage, not the best. It's actually a pretty decent team. It needs to be a little bit tankier. I highly doubt this Hydra is better than yours. Come on. You could build such an easy Hydra team, I'm sure. With your account, you should be putting up, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 billion clash points on both your accounts. I didn't I didn't see what your top team did, but you next week you might just want to try going for Nightmare, see how it does. Maybe you're not there. Maybe you need a little more silver, a little more gear, but maybe you have to manual it. Timothy, I could probably build you an auto Hydra team for those with just legendaries that would put up really good stats. You have too much gear, too many champions. Now that is a joke, Timothy. I mean, I put up 8 to 12 billion clash points depending on the week, depending on how my tightest team does. Once my tightest team gets to a certain number of points, I don't care. I'm not rerunning Titus a billion times to get the perfect score. I don't know how this team is surviving those poisons. You are one lazy kraken. I thought this team would be dead by now. It's doing shockingly well. Once we got past that start, I mean, we were almost dead at like 2 million, 3 million. Once we got past 6 million and hit auto, we did fine. Sometimes, you just have to make those minor adjustments to teams. I mean, literally all we did is we put a hex set, a provoke set on a Kentum, added a little bit of accuracy to Lemonisi, and then threw in Mordecai. Very minor adjustments. We rebuilt Rector Drath a little bit better. I didn't touch Arbiter or Razzlevarg at all. Sheesh. I'm trying to go to bed here, guys. Why is this team still alive? What's it doing to me? Sometimes I'm just too good at my job. Not usually, sometimes. Have a good day, guys. 4 legendaries and a mythical. Never expected that. I would have just taken the mythical. I would have just taken Rhodos. I would have been happy with just Rhodos. But the 3 other legendaries just to top it off is crazy. Plus, adding the accuracy and resistance to my skinwalkers is very good. This team is doing well. Those poisons are not totally wiping us out, which is shocking. I mean, we might hit the boss turn limit or the total turn limit. The boss will start going a little bit faster. Our champions are kind of slow. Eventually, they'll start getting eaten too fast. But this is crazy good. I mean, you're probably you're not that close to getting like the 1.2 billion clash points or something. But you'll be getting it faster. Okay, we had 3 champions die. Rector Draft. Okay, this is where manual helps. Rector Drath revived Razzlevarg instead of Arbiter. Thank goodness. Thank goodness the run ended. But if that was manual, she would have saved Arbiter. Arbiter would have saved the team. We would have been fine. Keep the result, baby. Let's see. Oh, you're gonna get this. What's the name of your clan? C1C Cambion. Let's see what you get here. We got a Sacred Order defensive amulet. Not the best. Skyhawker's defense amulet. Not the best. Undead Horde HP with speed. Knights Rev with speed. Okay. Not too bad. And you guys are in 3rd place. I think I might have helped a little bit here, push you over the edge. Let's see. You got 182 million clash points. All right. We're done with you, Trey. Sorry it took like weeks to get to you. I think you'll forgive me. All right, let's go back on my account real quick. We're going to show off once again what I got. And then we're going to call it a night. All right, I got the map to read to run. All right. So for those of you who missed it earlier, I've had an insane run of shard pulling. 39 primal shards got me Ashnar Dragon Soul, Rhodos the Lost Groom for the first time after 4.5 years. Korrigar Deathbell, who is probably the worst of the bunch. But hey, maybe he'll help me with Curse City or something stupid. I got a dupe Mighty Uko, which got me extra resistance and accuracy for all of my skinwalkers. So we're talking Marius. We're talking Sun Wukong. We're talking Nishak, the Rat King. And then I got my third Theodore the Savant. I can't do anything with a third Theodore the Savant, unfortunately. What can you do? Life's not perfect. Piggy. Are you talking about Uko? Uko is a great champion. Used him in a lot of areas of the game. I love Uko. I already have one built. Is it Fusion like maybe 3 years ago or something? Something like that? I've used him a ton. He used to be very useful in Arena. Then he kind of got fixed or nerfed or something. I used him in Hydra for a long time. Now it's mostly like Faction Wars, Curse City, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what I used him for. I used him. Eventually, I used Ugos instead. They're a little bit different, but he's kind of similar to an Ugo in some ways. But he does have a better revive. He's got the block buffs. Doesn't have the leech though. So doesn't have the heal or the cleanse. A little bit different. So I won't be using the Theodore or the Ugo at all. Korrigar, I'll build him when there's a champ training. My focus is going to be on Ashnar and then Rhodos. Two amazing champions. You use Uko in Siege? Interesting. Send me that team. That's interesting. If you don't mind. So there we go. Now, Timothy, maybe you can tell me, who do I put this guy on a team with? Marishka, probably. Does he go well with Volcanoes? I don't know. Do I build him? Let's see. Does he have an aura? What kind of blessing do I give him? And what kind of relic do I give him? Okay, I'll send that to you. I'll send that to you when I get offline, off stream. I thought you just knew who my champions were, man. They're right here. Basically, HP Burns. He's an orc. He's got a weekend HP burn. HP burn debuffs placed on allies heal them instead of damaging them, which is crazy. I'm assuming that's why he goes so well with Marishka, because they get healed, and then she also puts up the block damage. And then, see, it looks like he's got provoke, increased defense, increased crit. I don't know enough about him. I'm going to have to watch videos on him. He's got debuff spread, decreased defense. I assume that he's probably staying on the first form. Okay, I will have to watch. Drock came out with a video like a month ago. I'll probably watch his first. I didn't see Cruisen having a video on him, but if he does, I'll find it. No? Okay. I don't know. I know nothing. I know you love Cruisen. Send me his video if you know where it is, because I couldn't find it earlier. I looked it up. I was looking for it. I remember a couple summers ago, Drock used to go up against the old Doc Moreau account that Cruisen was driving, and they had some very, very good battles. Don't pretend like Drock is dumb. I know you love Cruisen. Let's see if can I find a Cruisen Ashnar raid. I don't see Cruisen's video. I'm sure he probably just did it on like a live stream or something. So that's gonna be hard to dig up. Okay, guys. I will do that, Timothy. Thank you so much. I will send you my roster, and we'll get this guy built. Maybe we build him on stream. I'll probably spend tomorrow, at least, doing his Minotaur. Got to get those masteries, and I will be working on Ashnar and then Rhodos. Very exciting day for me. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. This is actually a pretty big stream. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. I'd like to get to 1,000 subs one day. Been struggling with that. Sorry, Scrub, you will have to miss me for not that long. You can always message me on Discord, guys. If you haven't joined the Discord, links in the description of the video. And like the video before you leave, I guess. And we'll be back probably tomorrow night. Thanks for watching, guys. Check you out next time. See ya.